The chair recognizes Mr. Bhojani to explain the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, one of the flaws in SB4 is that it allows peace officers to assume guilt and arrest someone based on that assumption alone. The burden is then placed on the arrested person to prove that they are in the country legally. This will directly contribute to a hostile environment towards all immigrants through racial profiling. Members, as we are deliberating this important issue today, I know that none of us is proposing to arrest United States citizens or persons that are lawfully present in the United States. However, I worry that this bill will lead to that. Let me ask you a question. When someone gets pulled over for speeding, what is the first thing that a police officer asks them? Do you have a driver's license? Right? Then isn't it common sense for an officer to first ask or at least verify if someone has appropriate documentation before arresting them on the basis of legal status? Without proper verification of an individual's legal status, inaccurate arrests may occur. I would hate to penalize anyone who has followed our laws and has done everything right. Maybe they are on a student visa or a business visa or on a green card, and they have done everything that the US government told them to do. Why would we want to arrest them? Additionally, it's important to note that this will strain our already overcrowded jails, wasting the court's time and frivolously consuming law enforcement resources. This is not a good use of taxpayer dollars. And furthermore, we are placing undue burden on our own criminal justice institutions. This bill, as written, appears to empower law enforcement agencies to operate without restraint, acting independently in a manner that has potentially high disruption and consequences for everybody. And this affects our Texas families, our Texas workers, and our Texas businesses, including our Texas economy. Today, I'm proposing a straightforward change that everybody can support. This amendment ensures that before arresting someone under this chapter, the officer will make every reasonable effort to check the person's immigration status. It also prohibits enforcement without first confirming that immigration status. I move adoption.
Mr. Speaker.
Ms. Thompson, for what purpose?
Parliamentary inquiry, please.
Please state your inquiry.
Are we on third reading?
Yes, ma'am, we are.
What is the number of votes needed to pass an amendment?
2/3 of members present.
So, thank you.
To Ms. Thompson's parliamentary inquiry, about 95 members would have to vote for any amendments for it to be adopted on third reading. The chair recognizes Mr. Spiller in opposition to the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I'm opposed to the amendment. It talks about immigration status. Again, Senate Bill 4 doesn't deal with that issue. That's not the element of the offense, so I would respectfully oppose it.
The chair recognizes Mr. Bhojani to close on the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I move adoption.
The question occurs on the adoption amendment. This is a record vote. The clerk ring the bell. Show Mr. Bhojani voting aye, Mr. Spiller voting nay. Show Ms. Jones of Harris voting aye. Mr. Turner voting aye. Mr. Cook voting nay. Have all members voted? There being 61 ayes and 82 nays, the amendment fails to adopt. The following amendment, the clerk read the amendment.